Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to another episode of the Active Citizen podcast. I'm your host, Ademide Ademola, and today we are having a very special guest join us to give us some insider info around the creative direction of the Active Citizen Awards in the past couple of years. I have with me on the show today.
Michael Pabiekun.
Nice to meet you, Michael. Thank you for joining our show. Why is he laughing? All right, tell us what you do, Michael.
Yeah, basically, I'm a digital designer, and most of our works we do, right, entails the visuals that you see out there and data visualization. As you all know, that BudgIT is big on infographics. Most especially that part, that aspect, then more of layouts, publications you see that you all use out there. And also, when it comes to events like this, the Active Citizens Award, we also ensure that the branding looks like top notch.
All right, thank you very much, Michael. So as you've heard from Michael, is the big engine behind the beautiful designs and simple infographics that you see out there
We are plenty.
from BudgIT Foundation. So thank you for joining our show, Michael. I have a couple of questions for you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So my first question for you, Michael, is that how has been the experience being part of the creative team that has put together the different themes of the past Active Citizen Awards over the past couple of years?
Oh, that's a big question. I think for me, I think I love it. Yeah, let me use that word. I love it. I think for now, it actually allowed us to like drift away from the way we've seen designs and jump into another system. Not just we doing the entire publications, documents, design. So this is just like a whole kind of
Vibe entirely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's just like this is just something new, something we've not experienced before. And I can remember when we started the maiden edition. When senior designer then Buki, she was like, okay, since this is the first maiden edition, let's do something Afrocentric, which actually is the major, like the business and the theme
that year.
that has to do with celebrating Nigerian heroes. So with that, it really took us like having to not really mix colors that much because we want to make it our own. We had to stick to our actual BudgIT colors, and we didn't really do much. We then work on minimalist now. We don't have to like bombard everywhere. But then I think it just made us just realize that we're not just all about the info, budget, that kind of thing. It's just like, okay, this is a new phase.
Yeah.
Let's try something new. Let's try something. Yeah. It's interesting.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I like being in creative spaces a lot. It's like exploring the ideas in people's head unprovoked. It's really beautiful. So that leads me to my second question, actually. What has been the inspiration behind the creative direction for the Active Citizen Awards in the past couple of years?
Oh, so as regards the inspiration, well, we've had so many. I think for the first year, we didn't really. We actually had to stick to the African, because this is basically our own Oscar. We're our own Oscar.
I like that.
So this is our own Oscar. So we had to just like, okay, let's have the Oscar vibe. Let's have the African pattern, the Afrocentric nature kind of design. Yeah, that was what we did for the first one. The second edition, we stick to it, but then we had some kind of trailblazing elements to make it work because the team then was Trailblazers of Change, I think, yeah. So we had to do some trailblazing, some elements to just like spice it up. Then the third one, which was Tracker's 10th anniversary, we modeled that to the Gen Z's youth, but then you see having that kind of, not really Active Citizens Awards this time around, but now Active Citizens Festival. And so where we had so many vendors, youths come around from Unilag and all that. So just giving that kind of vibe in nature, yeah. So, but now, this year we are really we're driving towards the Gen Z approach. and we want something. We're looking at something more colorful, something more interesting, where we have scripts, we have writings, we have patterns. I think we sat down, we looked at it, what would be more striking, what would be more exciting, and then we changed most of our color schemes, like what you most likely see when you get to the event that day. We change most of our color schemes to make it more exciting and more interesting. So the inspiration is always behind the text, the team, the text, the vibe we expect you
To feel, to
yeah,
experience.
that kind of thing.
Thank you very much. That was a wonderful answer, to be honest. It's like I'm inside his head. That anyway. So my last question for Michael today will be that this year the Active Citizen Award is happening again. And so what do you have for us? What do you have for the nominees that will be attending? What do you have for guests? What do you have for even staff and just anybody that would want to watch? What should you feel? What should we feel when we attend the event this year?
Well, for me, I would actually say expect more. This is going to be a very different Active Citizens Award, because the approach we are bringing in is going to be more exciting. And for me, I would say, please, so new Agbadas coming with that Owambe vibe, yeah.
Nice.
Because
I like that.
we're not doing anything out. We're not going Western. We are still in the area, sticking to Nigeria, we're sticking to Africa. We're sticking to like basically
celebrating
our
our culture,
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because that is basically what we're doing. So just expect more. And for the awards and everything, we have all in place. Branding, packaging. Trust me, you're going to love it.
Yeah. So you heard from one of the creatives at BudgIT that what you should expect this year is vibes, is culture, is tradition, is everything that you expect and more. Thank you for joining us on today's show, and thank you for joining us as well, Michael. If you have more questions for Michael, you can drop it in our comment section. We'll drag him to come and answer you in the comment section. All right. Thank you for sticking by, and we'll see you in our next episode.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Michael, say bye to our audience.
Bye.